Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to discuss one of the most important concepts in international relations, diplomacy. Whenever countries communicate, negotiate, sign agreements, solve disputes, or cooperate on global issues, diplomacy plays a central role. Traditionally, diplomacy referred mainly to negotiations between governments. However, in the 21st century, diplomacy has expanded far beyond politics. Today it includes trade, education, technology, climate change, health, digital communication, and even sports. In this lecture, we will study different types of diplomacy, their characteristics, real-world examples, core functions of diplomacy. By the end of this lecture, you will understand how diplomacy helps countries maintain peaceful and productive international relations. Modern diplomacy is very different from traditional diplomacy. Earlier, diplomacy mainly focused on war, peace, and political negotiations. Today, countries cooperate in many new areas. For example, countries negotiate trade agreements to increase business. They cooperate in fighting pandemics. They work together on climate change. They exchange students through educational programs. They collaborate on cybersecurity and artificial intelligence. Another important change is that diplomacy is no longer limited to governments. Today, many non-state actors participate, including international organizations like the United Nations, NGOs, universities, businesses, multinational companies, even ordinary citizens through social media. This expansion has made diplomacy much broader. As international issues became more complex, diplomacy also evolved into different forms. This slide introduces 10 important types: bilateral diplomacy, multilateral diplomacy, summit diplomacy, public diplomacy, cultural diplomacy, economic diplomacy, defense diplomacy, digital diplomacy, health diplomacy, climate diplomacy. Each type serves a different purpose. For example, economic diplomacy promotes trade. Health diplomacy deals with pandemics. Digital diplomacy uses social media. Climate diplomacy focuses on environmental cooperation. Together, these forms help countries achieve their foreign policy goals peacefully. The word bilateral means between two countries. It is the oldest and most common type of diplomacy. Only two sovereign states participate in bilateral diplomacy. Normally, this is conducted through ambassadors, embassies, foreign ministers, official state visits. Its objectives include strengthening political relations, promoting trade, solving disputes peacefully, defense cooperation, educational and cultural exchange. One important feature is that negotiations are direct, making decision-making faster. Countries usually focus on mutual interests rather than broader international issues. Let's understand bilateral diplomacy through examples. India and Japan cooperate in infrastructure and technology. India and France work together in defense, especially fighter aircraft and naval cooperation. The India-US Civil Nuclear Agreement of 2008 opened a new chapter in energy cooperation. Similarly, the India-Bangladesh Land Boundary Agreement solved a long-standing border dispute. Advantages include faster decisions, better mutual understanding, stronger trust, easier implementation. However, there are limitations. Powerful countries may dominate negotiations, and broader regional concerns may be ignored. This is one of the best examples of successful bilateral diplomacy. For decades, India and Bangladesh had disputes over enclaves and border demarcation. Instead of using military force, both countries continued peaceful negotiations. Finally, in 2015, they signed the Land Boundary Agreement. The agreement exchanged enclaves, settled border disputes, and improved relations between the two countries. This case demonstrates that patient dialogue and mutual trust can resolve even very complex international disputes peacefully. Unlike bilateral diplomacy, multilateral diplomacy involves 3 or more countries. Usually it takes place through international organizations such as United Nations, G20, BRICS, WTO, IMF, World Bank. Its objectives are maintaining peace, solving global problems, developing international law, promoting sustainable development. Since today's problems affect many countries, multilateral diplomacy has become increasingly important. Multilateral diplomacy has several important characteristics. Many countries participate together. Decisions are usually made collectively. Consensus building becomes very important. Advantages include global cooperation, shared responsibility, equal participation for smaller countries, peaceful dialogue. However, reaching consensus among many countries is difficult. Different national interests often slow decision-making. Therefore, multilateral negotiations usually take much longer than bilateral ones. The Paris Agreement of 2015 is an excellent example of multilateral diplomacy. Nearly 200 countries participated in negotiations. Their common goal was to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and limit global warming. Although countries had different economic interests, they reached a common agreement. This demonstrates that global environmental challenges require collective international cooperation. No single country can solve climate change alone. Summit diplomacy refers to meetings between heads of state or government. Examples include G20 Summit, BRICS Summit, ASEAN Summit, India-USA Summit. The biggest advantage is direct communication. Leaders personally discuss important issues and often make quick decisions. However, summit diplomacy depends heavily on personal relationships. If political leadership changes, previous understandings may also change. Public diplomacy targets foreign citizens instead of foreign governments. Its purpose is to improve a country's international image. India uses public diplomacy through International Day of Yoga, ICCR, scholarships, cultural festivals abroad. A positive image increases tourism, foreign investment, educational exchanges, and international goodwill. Public diplomacy therefore strengthens soft power. Cultural diplomacy uses culture to build friendship. Instead of political discussions, countries share music, dance, films, literature, cuisine, heritage. India's cultural diplomacy includes yoga, Ayurveda, Bollywood, classical dance, Buddhist heritage. Culture creates emotional connections that political negotiations often cannot achieve. Economic diplomacy focuses on trade and investment. Countries negotiate agreements to increase exports, attract foreign investment, promote technology transfer, improve energy security. Examples include India UAE CEPA, India Australia ECTA, free trade agreements. Today, economic prosperity has become one of the main objectives of foreign policy. Defense diplomacy promotes military cooperation during peacetime. Activities include joint military exercises, defense agreements, military training, technology sharing. India regularly participates in Exercise Malabar, Exercise Yudh Abhyas, Exercise Garuda. The purpose is confidence building, regional stability, and better military coordination. Digital diplomacy uses technology for international communication. Governments now communicate through X, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, virtual meetings. Advantages include fast communication, transparency, public participation, crisis management. Challenges include cyber attacks, fake news, misinformation, and data privacy. Health diplomacy has become a critical area of international cooperation. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we saw nations sharing medical resources, expertise, and global responses to manage health challenges together. Health diplomacy became especially important during COVID-19. Countries cooperate through WHO, medical assistance, disease surveillance, pandemic preparedness. India's Vaccine Maitri program supplied vaccines to many countries, strengthening international goodwill. Health has now become an important pillar of modern diplomacy. Climate diplomacy is equally vital, focusing on global cooperation to combat climate change. Through major agreements like the Paris Agreement and initiatives like the International Solar Alliance, nations work to secure a sustainable future. Climate diplomacy focuses on environmental cooperation. Major initiatives include Paris Agreement, COP conferences, International Solar Alliance. India promotes renewable energy and sustainable development through international partnerships. Since climate change affects everyone, international cooperation is essential. This table provides a quick overview of these various diplomatic types, their primary objectives, and real-world examples, ranging from bilateral relations and summits to digital and health-focused initiatives. An essential concept in modern diplomacy is soft power. Popularized by Joseph Nye, it refers to a nation's ability to influence others through attraction and credibility rather than coercion, often achieved through cultural and public diplomacy. Soft power means influencing others through attraction rather than force. Countries build soft power through culture, education, values, foreign aid, public diplomacy. India's yoga, Bollywood, Ayurveda, and democratic traditions are examples of soft power. In summary, modern diplomacy goes far beyond traditional politics. Today, countries employ diverse strategies to promote peace, trade, culture, technology, and security, with these forms working together to reach foreign policy goals. Moving to the core functions of diplomacy, there are 4 fundamental activities that enable states to effectively manage international relations in a peaceful manner. Negotiation is perhaps the most vital function. It allows representatives to discuss issues, protect national interests, and reach agreements on everything from trade to environmental protection without the need for force. Communication ensures a constant flow of information between governments. Whether through formal correspondence, conferences, or modern digital platforms, it is essential for coordination, crisis management, and preventing misunderstandings. Representation and conflict resolution complete the core functions. Diplomats act as the official voice of their nation abroad, while conflict resolution focuses on settling disputes peacefully through mediation, arbitration, or judicial means. This snapshot summarizes the core functions of diplomacy, highlighting how negotiation, communication, representation, and conflict resolution work in tandem to maintain order in global relations.
To wrap up today's lecture, remember that diplomacy is much more than meetings between governments. In today's interconnected world, it is a dynamic and multifaceted tool that helps nations build cooperation, protect their national interests, and address global challenges peacefully. Whether it is through negotiation, communication, representation, or conflict resolution, diplomacy enables countries to work together instead of resorting to conflict. As global issues such as climate change, pandemics, cybersecurity, and economic interdependence continue to grow, the importance of effective diplomacy has never been greater. Before we end, keep these 4 key points in mind. Negotiation is the heart of diplomacy because it helps countries reach mutually beneficial agreements through dialogue. Communication ensures continuous interaction, prevents misunderstandings, and builds trust between nations. Representation allows diplomats to serve as the official voice of their country, protecting national interests and strengthening international relationships. Conflict resolution promotes peace by encouraging dialogue, mediation, and cooperation instead of the use of force. Modern diplomacy has evolved far beyond traditional political negotiations. Today, it encompasses politics, economics, trade, culture, technology, defense, public health, climate action, and digital communication, making it one of the most essential instruments of international relations in the 21st century. I hope this lecture has given you a clear understanding of the types and core functions of diplomacy and how they contribute to maintaining peace, promoting cooperation, and shaping global affairs. Thank you for watching. If you found this lecture helpful, please like the video, share it with your classmates, and subscribe to the channel for more lectures on political science, international relations, diplomacy, and foreign policy. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next lecture.